Hi, I'm Steph from Prestige Equestrian. Today we're going to talk about balancing the saddle correctly. Everybody wants their horse to be the best they can be, and this is a really important area of saddle fit. So this is a saddle that's too wide for this horse. Thus the balance of the saddle is pitched forward. The saddle is raising at the back, and I'll demonstrate by girthing up. It pivots up at the back, placing a lot of extra weight to the front. So when the rider is in the saddle, all the rider's weight will only come onto this area of the saddle, creating pain for the horse, and eventually, after many months, the horse can actually go lame. So what we want to do is we want to have that perfect balance where the saddle sits up here and the rider is in the perfect position. And a lot of people confuse this tightness with the saddle being too narrow. So they think, oh my goodness, it's too tight here, I need to go wider. In fact, they need to go narrower. The saddle needs to be made narrower to balance it correctly. If the saddle continues to sit in this area, the pocket behind the shoulder, with too much weight and the incorrect balance, it will cause muscle atrophy in this area and more hollowing behind the shoulder. On the other hand, if the saddle's too narrow, the balance will be put to the back of the horse onto the two floating ribs and put a lot more pressure into this area. The rider will also sit incorrectly in what we call behind the movement position, where they sit to the back of the saddle more and their leg comes forward. So their leg is not under them directly and not under their seat bones. So this will cause a lot of issues, and again, it's all about the balance being set correctly, and this is not set correctly. So I'm just going to take this saddle, place it on the horse in the correct position. Just push it into the correct position behind the shoulder. And the saddle is perfectly balanced. We can test that by putting a level onto the saddle where the rider sits. So you see here the level on the saddle, nicely balanced. It's really important that the rider sits in the correct position to make the horse comfortable and move at the best he can move.